Hey Yugi-tubers, TBthebomber here with a deck update. I had went to a regionals. It was Crown Plaza regionals in New York. Honestly, I went to it around a month ago. I was gonna post a video. It was like less than a month ago. I was gonna post a video, but I just completely got sidetracked. And with I started college, so it's like it was pretty hard. But I figured I'm really bored, so why not just make a video? The deck I ran, I was running Hero Beat, and I went first round, I lost to Chaos Dragons, worst matchup for heroes for starters, and then on top it was a rogue deck, and he just drew into fucking the nuts. He drew the nuts. He was running Reckless Greed, and he just beat me like ridiculously. Game 2, I went. What did I go against? I think I went against Sam's. I wrecked him. Max C just like the Max C. He didn't stop, and I'm like, all right, I have no problem. Drew into my Gores. Went Gores. He went damn, and then after that, I just went off from there. It was pretty cool. Game round 3. Round 3, I lost to. I ended up leaving that day with a record of 4-3. I left with 4-3 record. I lost against. It was bad. After round 7, I was like, I wanted to go home. I was in a pissed off mood. I lost like my first round. I lost only because he outplayed me. He outplayed me. Straight up. He drew into everything. I couldn't stop it. My second loss was to Tele-Agents. I lost out of misplay because I had an Honest in hand, but it was something, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with the card, but it was stuck behind another card. I never saw the Honest. And he attacked my Alias, and I'm like, alright, I guess I have to do it. And then that lost me the game. So it really does suck. My third loss was to Machine Gadget. I think it was Karakuri Yugioh's. Or Machine Yugioh's. I don't know, Yugioh's. And he just, same, outplayed me. My wins, I won against the Mirror Match. I won against Sam's. I won against, Diner Rabbit. And I won against, some other deck. I completely forgot. But, whatever. I made some adjustments to the deck. I might be going to YCS Providence. I'm trying to play Atlanteans without pre-Abyss Rising. The deck it does some work. It's just not as quick without Megalabyss. The deck with once Abyss Rising comes out, Megalabyss, the shark one. Once he comes out, that's just gonna be destructive. But whatever. Let me just get to the deck. All right. Just standard, honestly, it's pretty much standard Hero Beat deck. There's nothing really like unique about it. It's Hero Beat. Heroes are like very unoriginal. It's just like, oh, you're an MST? Yeah. Oh, cool. Whatever. One Stratos, best hero card. It's the center of the deck. 3 Alias. Same. Staple in heroes. Amazing card. He gets out everything. This is your combo, dude. 2 Thunder Kings for control. This actually won me a game. 2 Photon Thrashers because he's Bergen and he's level 4. You can special summon him. You can go first turn. There's so many times where I've gone like first turn, special summon Photon Thrasher, normal summon Stratos. Just baits out the bottomless a lot of the time, and he's a good target for like when you want to go into your rank 4s. Alright, so that's the staple. That's I guess a Hero Beat portion. The rest of the deck is just some tech and staples. I run Gores. I feel like Gores is mandatory in this format because every deck OTKs now. Windups have their little OTK. Several OTKs, I'm sorry. Gears, all they do is OTK. Heretics, all they do is OTK. The deck, it's ridiculous. So Gores helps out so much. After that, I run 2 Bailers. I main in 2 Bailers. This is the card that I cited out the most. It helped against Dino Rabbits a little bit. Injectors, it would be good against maybe Dragons a little bit. Stops the Red Eyes play. Sometimes stops I don't know. It's a good card to run to main. I main 2. If anything, I would take these 2 out because if anything, like I said, I sided these out most of the time against almost all my matches. And but yeah, optional. This is always optional. And after that, I run 2 Maxis. It's pretty standard. Maxi's amazing against windups, Karakuris, Practically almost every single really main meta deck in this format, because every deck special summons like crazy. So yeah, those are the monsters. It's only 13 monsters. Pretty staple hero beat. After that, I run a book. There's spells, book, one reborn, Dargo. I run them. I main 2 MSTs and a heavy. The book, it didn't help out as much as I thought it would. If anything, I would take out book and add in Lance. I like Lance a little better. Reborn staple, Darko staple, 2 MSTs. I believe when I was actually in the tourney, I was only maining 1 MST, and I was siding the 2, if I recall. Oh no! I was maining 3 and I didn't like it, so I cut it down to 2. It's better because of Gemini. Remember, I'm running Gemini Spark, so Heavy Storm is pretty staple too. It's just I run a good amount of drafts, but I also run Heavy Storm. I don't give a shit. 3 Gemini Sparks, staple. 3 Miracle Fusions, and I run 1 Super Poly. I side in my other 2 Super Polys. You'll see later in the video. I side in 2. So against mirror match and windups, I usually side in the other 2. And then most of the time, I'll side this out and side in the 2. So it makes it look like I'm siding a lot, but I'm really not. So, and then 1 Rhoda, standard, 2 E-calls. You can only run 2, so you have to run 2. And then 2 dualities, consistency. So all this is consistency. For the traps, I run the Solemn Brigade. Pretty staple. A lot of times I side out like 1 warning, 1 judgment, and then side in like bullshit. But whatever. Warning. The brigades it's ridiculous. You kind of have to run it. 2 Hero Blast, broken card. 2 Bottomless, good against everything in the meta. And then I was running 2 D prisons. I had to give 1 D prison to my teammate because he needed it apparently. But in general, I'm running 2 D prisons and then the Solid Road. That's it for the main deck. Let me get to the extra deck. It's a pretty staple extra deck as well. I'm missing like 2 cards. Same. I haven't really played a lot since the regionals. So my teammate had to take most of the like good shit. But whatever. I have most of it. 2 Shining. I do not main 3. I only run 2 because I just need room. 1 Great Tornado. 1 Nova Master. I'm only running 1 Ab Zero. The whole point is I spam my Shinings. That's all I need. That's really all I need. 1 Esgarado. 1 Gaia. This is amazing against Yugioh. I remember my opponent went to stop my Hero Blast play. He went. Actually, I forgot what it was, but he went Monster Reborn my alias, and I had a Super Poly set. I guess he thought it was a Hero Blast or whatever, and then I went Super Poly with him with my alias on his side of the field, and one of his like fucking like Yugioh share, like some stupid shit like that. It was pretty cool. And then I got like this guy, and I just stalled him out for so long as I could, and I just wasn't drawing anything, so it didn't even work. Exceeds, I run 1 Pearl, Utopia, 1 Blade Armor Ninja. I'm only running 1. I'd like 1. 1 Butterfly, because his name is too hard to say. This is supposed to be a Heroic Champion Excalibur. I don't know where mine went, so I just have this. I always use it as proxies. And then 1 Maestro, broken card, and then a Stardust Dragon for the Starlight Road. And this is as you see, this is going to be a 14 card extra deck. The 15th card is going to be a Catastor, because you can always sync your Veiler. And you can always sync Veiler in like any level 4, which I've done a lot of the time because it's honestly it's really good. It saved me a couple times. Side deck is pretty kind of staple. I'm not even gonna explain it. I'll explain a little bit, I guess. 2 Snowman Eaters, Dino Rabbit, Hero, all that bullshit. 2 Fossil Dinos. A lot of times I don't like Fossil Dino as much because he has such low attack, and in this format everyone has big beaters. So I would never normal summon Fossil Dino. I will always set him, especially when I know my opponent's gonna OTK me. Like if he's set up with Yugioh's, and I draw into this, I'm not gonna summon it and be a noob. I'm just gonna set and wait for him to do his shit, and then flip and then destroy everything. 1 Nobleman, Gravekeepers, and gets rid of snowmans when your opponent sides them, and then like Yugios, because I really do hate Yugios so much. 2D fissures against like dragons, which I didn't draw any of these. So just to let you know, I didn't draw a single one when I went against dragons. The 2 super polys, like I said, 2 needle sealing. This card is freaking amazing against Geargias, Sand, windups, Brogan. 2 rivalries, windups, and then 2 Shadow Prisoner, Dark Worlds, and I guess the people are running Inzectors. I mean, they topped Indie, right? I thought it was like really rigged someone top Indie with them. So yeah, but as my deck, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want, man. Just don't be an asshole. Alright.